So I really need to put it in my head that I can do anything. That I could really, really do anything. And anything that I want. And what I mean by that is the fact that if I want it for a reason. Not on some bullshit on like, oh, what if you believe you want to fly and you don't fly? But it's like, you don't really want to fly. Like, that's not a belief that you really have. Whatever belief that you just like burns in you or comes to mind when you think of like, when I'm talking about right now about things that you want, like what's the first thing that comes to your mind? Like it comes to you for a reason. It didn't come to someone else. Something else didn't come to you. Like there's a reason that specific desire and that specific like yearning came to you. And if you allow it to become true and you allow it to permeate through your mind, through the things that you do on a day-to-day, week-to-week, month-to-month basis, things that you like follow through on, you keep getting closer and closer to it. You keep taking steps and you keep making decisions and you keep meeting people like one by one as you move through life, as you move through work and friendships and family. Like you keep somehow gravitating towards these things, and these things also gravitate towards you, which is like another crazy thing when you think about it. But that's like a universal law type shit where it's the big mass gravitates things around you and like it pulls itself in. It's like gravity. So like when you build in your mind this grand vision that has like depth and realness to it, it begins to gravitate, and you begin to gravitate to other things because every action has a reaction equal and just as powerful. So like this is when people talk about like law of attraction, like that's what I think about. Like I don't think of, like I literally think about attraction as a gravity standpoint from like a scientific physics astronomical standpoint. Like this is a thing that our bodies do, and like the way that the universe works, things pull up, and everything has like a source. So like that's what I think about when I think of attraction and when things attract to themselves. Like we could look around, like when people talk about, you know, a crowd gathering, you know, it starts with like a person and then someone else jumps in and then it's like a crowd and everything. And it's like, that's another manifestation of this very universal law of attraction. Not law of attraction as in like how people talk about manifesting and things, but like law of attraction as in how gravity, or how we know about gravity, how it works. So the more that you can take this desire and like build it and create content around it, or create posts and blogs and tell people about it, and events and whatever it is, and paintings where you're like literally filling the world with your vision and your creativity, that's when things begin to like pool together and come to you, and you start to pull them, and you start to like bring them towards you and towards the people that you surround yourself with. Because when you take a magnet and you put the magnet on a non-magnet, like regular metal, and take the magnet away, that metal retains some of that attraction. And that's like weird. Like how does a rock give another rock like some power? Like it's just such a magical thing that, you know, we just call it, oh, well, this is magnetism. But like, what the fuck is magnetism? But this is the way that it works. It works as humans. Like we talk about, like we can imagine, you know, we even have a term, magnetism. Like a person is magnetic. They have a magnetic personality. And we use these words not for some random reason. Like there's a reason that these words contain and relate to that same exact physical phenomena. So when you begin to build this up, whatever it is, your